and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you with a collaboration with the Craspire. So they've sent me loads of amazing moulds, lots and lots of different ones. All ended up with different kits and things. Now there is an unboxing on my channel, so you might want to check that out because everything's sort of a little bit mixed up now. I'm just trying to work out what it is I'm grabbing. So there's a few things that I would like to do. Let me just move that box. I definitely want to have a play with this rabbit. Now I should have put the thing on because molds like this are notorious for collecting dust. So always have a pack of wipes. These are biodegradable. Yeah, they're easy to get rid of. We're just gonna say that because I don't know how to say it. So I'm just gonna give them a wipe over. Now I've got two different types of resin. I'm not an expert on resin at all. I've had a play, and I do play every now and every sort of couple of years. I have another play, but I do love playing with polymer clay. I will show you. I had a play with this, which is the frame mold. This is scrap clay, by the way, but oh, the detail on it is absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to use that in a mixed media piece. So that's going to be quite fun. So that frame is perfect for polymer clay. Right, don't ask me why I'm cleaning the back, but I am. Right, okay, so I want to play with this. I also want to have fill this cup up as well, this one. So I'm just double checking. I have my mica powders out. My mica powders we're going to use, let me just get a mixing cup out. We're going to need a few of them. Yeah, we're going to use the mica powders to colour our pieces. I'm not going to use the clocks, although actually, yeah, let's do a little pop. Right, okay, so I've got a few bits. I've got two different types of moulds. Oh, Lucy's on her way home. That's awesome. Not mold, sorry. I've got two different types of resin. So this one is a UV resin. This means that all you need is a UV light in which to cure it, which I do have because I use this for my nails. So we will get that plugged in. So we're going to do that, and we're going to use this to make some of these little leaves, because I think you want the UV resin is perfect for smaller things rather than using the bigger resin. So we'll use the smaller resin in use the UV resin in this video to do these. And then the other thing, so I'm going to do these pumpkins as well, because these will be really cool to do and create something with. Just making sure the molds are clean. And the other resin that I have is this. Now this is an epoxy resin, which means that you have two parts, an A and a B, and you mix them together, and then it over time it takes I would say I normally leave my stuff about 24 hours anyway, regardless of what the instruction says, 24 or 48 hours for it to completely harden, and then that's done. So this one's a lot quicker, obviously, because you can cure it straight away with the lamp. So I'm going to play with both. Okay, so let's get the UV resin out. And this video is literally just going to be me playing with all the molds and creating them, and then what I'll do is I'll do an unmolding with you. So we'll unmold everything together, like the bigger things, and then I'll create something in that video as well. So I did get quite a lot of resin, because you never know how much you need. So I ended up getting two bottles. These are 100 grams each. So and I think this cost me around £15 off Amazon, if I remember rightly. And it even comes with a little mixing jug, which is perfect. I mean, I've got these mixing jugs are brilliant, but they're more perfect for the epoxy epoxy resin for the larger moulds. So even comes with a bag of glitter. I think that I might use that in the phone holder piece. So let's make up a little bit of this. I'm just going to take, actually let us use some of these. I think this, yeah, it came with some as well. So our finger gloves, which are really cool. I like them. And really easy to put on. Better to be safe. Right, I'm going to put one on my thumbs, and I can use these for like both sets. So yeah, there we go. How cool is that? Yay. Right, okay, so I'm just going to take this off, which is our lid, because you don't want to have resin on your skin. The other thing that you need to do, I have windows open and I do have my back door open, so you need a well ventilated room. Also wear a mask as well if you have one, which unfortunately I don't have one. I thought I did, but I can't find it, so I'm going to have to buy one now. Oh, perfect, royal orange. Oh, do I want that one? I think I want this one. This is tangerine orange. So then what I'm going to do is I've just put a little bit of my resin in there, and I'm going to grab a stirrer out of here. I'm going to mix everything together because I can't remember what kits went with what. So we're just going to get this, and I'm just going to take a little scoop, and we're going to mix that in with our resin. So, and I just want to turn this like a nice orange colour. And what I think I'm going to do as well is I want to bring in another colour, because we're doing like autumn leaves. So I'm thinking do orange and then maybe a nice brown and a copper. How gorgeous would they look? So let's use this. Yeah, let's use this one. So I'm just going to squeeze some in the bottom of there, and I don't want too much in because the moulds are only small. And then I'm going to do the same. This one is, I'll stick that in. This is lovely, this. That is copper, metallic pigment copper. So we're just going to mix that in. We're just going to have a really good play. Oh, that looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I think these are going to make beautiful leaves. Yeah, really liking that. Right, okay. Let me open this one up as well. Okay. And then let's start pouring it down. So all I want to do is I just want to get a little bit of each. Oh, lady, please stop being a nuisance. I'm just going to put little drops of each in these, because I'm wanting it so that they're sort of like mixed colours, like so. I think I've definitely poured out a bit too much resin, but that's fine. Okay, and then lady, I can't even do anything with her now either, because, and she knows it as well, because we're too busy doing this. Right, I have gone over the edge, but that's fine, because what we'll do is we can sand those bits off. I'm not the tidiest of people, I have to say, but right, I need to try and get down in those stalk bits. This is where they come in handy, like all these tools. So there, perfect. Oh, Right, let me go and deal with the lady and then I'll be back, because otherwise she won't leave us alone. So I'll be back in a second. Back. Okay, where were we? Oh, yeah, let's do, oh, look at this. Honestly, I think I need better, yeah, be able to see it better. Right, so that's that. We've still got some left. Okay, let me get another stick out because I think it'll be easier. And then let's grab, and what I'm going to do is we're just going to put these on and just push them in like so. So these ones I'll be able to unmold today with you, and then the rest I will unmold. I'll come on and do like an unmolding with you. But I think it's nice to sort of see the two different types of resin that you can get. For like money wise, I would say that it is better to buy the epoxy resin because you do get more for your money. UV resin is a bit more expensive for what you get. So I got, I think 1,000 ml. I got so a litre of epoxy resin to 200 mils of of UV resin. So yeah, it really does sort of, it is better, but I suppose it depends what you're wanting to do. So UV resin, if you're doing like clay charms, UV resin is a brilliant resin for actually glazing your charms and making them stronger, and then make them look really, really nice. So yeah, and then if you need charms like really quick, well, I just wanted to be able to because the rest of this resin that I've got, I bought so much of it because I will use it in my polymer clay. I actually ran out, which is why I ended up buying more. So yeah, so I will use that in my polymer clay, and then for the molds and stuff I will just use the epoxy resin, because for price wise it is so much better. So hopefully these will look really, really good when done. Oh, we haven't got enough orange made up. Okay, so let's see what we can get, because what I'll do is I'll just use what's in this other one. Okay, and then I'll make some more up. Okay, so yeah, we need to make another batch up, but I'd rather make not enough than too much. So yeah, so a little bit of a different video really today. I don't think I've ever done resin on my channel. Now I used to make all my resin pieces actually, and then I stopped. I got rid of a lot of my molds and things because I just didn't have the room, and I had already had a lot of stuff. Right, that one's finished, so I do need some more. But do you know what? I'm not going to add anything else to it. I'm going to use one of these stirrers though, because one of these stirrers look really cool. Right. Because I'm liking the idea of having a bit of it see-through. So I am going to have to use more, but okay. Do you know what? Let's fill them up with just some clear. Yeah. And then I think that might be nice. Ooh, I think that's going to turn out lovely. Pop that. So yeah, I'm just filling them up just so that the moulds are nice and filled. Let's do a clear one here with a little bit of colour. Okay. Oh, lady, seriously? We've just dealt with you. Right, okay, I think we're done. So what I'm going to do now, before I do anything, is I'm going to put the lid clean off this, and I am just going to pop the lid. That's not the lid, is it? Oh, there it is. I'm going to put the lid back on because we are going to be dealing with the UV light. And then what I'm going to do, now I don't mind if these get in, because actually I'd be quite happy if they did. We're just going to put the light over the top of that and let it cure. So I'm not sure how long it takes actually. I should have read the instructions. I don't do instructions. My friends tell me off all the time for not doing instructions. But yeah, I normally do it for about 10 minutes. Let's have a look. Does it tell me? Well, the instructions are not there, they're here. Okay, let's have a look. We need English instructions, so here we go. Oh, working under a UV lamp for 2 minutes. Turn over the moulds. I don't even know what that says. Turn over the mould, something, for another 2 minutes. Well, unfortunately, it won't be able to see under, so these might not be great. The other ones, I never thought of that. But yeah, I can see that they're starting to set. So I'm thinking that we'll do these. Hopefully they'll set, but I never thought about turning it over so you could do the other side. Oh well, never mind. We're learning together. That's all we're doing. So I'm going to go off camera and do this little bit. And the only reason why is because I'm going to do it for a good 10 minutes on each one. And I know that you don't really want to sit here and watch me do this for 10 minutes. So I'm going to go off camera now, do these, clean up my station, and then I'll get my, and we're going to deal with the epoxy resin and do that. And then that we'll do it in an unboxing video an unmolding video, sorry, in a few days time. So probably a week's time actually, by the time. Right, I'm gonna put that on again. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so they didn't work. These are no good for UV resin. These are better with normal resin. I don't know though if I was to put them in there. I need to clean them. Anyway, I've mixed up some of the other resin, and I've filled up this little pot. All I've done is just made the resin up, and I've used a bit of the glitter that was in one of the kits that came, so that now will be left for about 48 hours before I unmold that. And then the same thing's going to happen with this. So I do need to make up some more. So I've got a little bit in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour a little bit in the bunny ears like that, because I'm going to do a mix, but I want rid of this, and then we're just going to pour that in there like so. Okay, actually right, and then I'm just going to grab another little mixing tub, because I'm going to make up some more. I'm going to use this glitter that came in with the UV resin. Oh, I say I'm so clumsy. With the UV resin, I'm going to use that because I think that'll look nice. And I think I'm going to use a little bit of this mica powder as well. At the minute, I've put all the resin, the UV resin, into the clock. So yeah. Right, I'm only going to fill this up to 20. Okay, because I don't think we're going to need too much. And then, so that's 20 mils of my A. And then you want 20 mils of your bee. So that goes up to 40. You do need to let it sort of level out as well, because otherwise you won't have the right portions. Okay, I'm going to get a mixing spoon, and you want to mix that really well together. Okay. The slower you go, the less bubbles you get. But yeah, I quite like the bubbles actually. But in about an hour's time, what I will do is I'll come along with one of my lighters, like a long armed lighter, which is what I use for my candles. And I'll go over the top of these with that, and it gets rid of all the bubbles for me. So yeah, okay. So there's that. Now I'm going to grab some of this. So I want to add some of this in, hopefully. Oh, might be a bit too much. We shall see. So, and then we're going to mix that up. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. And then I want a tiny, tiny amount of this one. So I'm just going to basically drop my stick. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, literally like the smallest amount, just enough, you know, just to hint, like give it a hint of colour. Right, use them both, and then we're just gonna go all the way and mix that in nicely. Oh, I think this is gonna look nice. And then I'm just gonna pour it on. So I'm gonna do it sort of both sides, just so that we can get a nice blend. Okay. I'm thinking I might need more resin. I don't think this is enough. I thought it would be. But like I say, I'd rather do less than more. You can sort of work it out. Although it's enough for this. Can we get some in here? Let's just get that in. I think actually that might be just about right. Okay, let that drip off this. And then we've got a little bit in here. Yeah, I think I need to fill it up a little bit more. Just where the ears are. Okay. Right, there we go. That's actually just enough. So I'm going to now leave this to dry. Like I said, I'll unmold it. I will unmold them on camera, but I'm going to leave them for about 48 hours. And that's just because that's just for me personally. It's just extra security that it'll be fine. The chances are this will be completely fine to unmold tomorrow, but I just like to leave it. So just getting every little bit out. So when these are ready, I will unmold them. And yeah, actually before we do that, let's see. I don't know if this is ready or if it still needs a little more time. Oh no, it's ready. This one, oh wow, look at that. So this is the clock face with, can you see that? How cool is that? So that is with the UV resin. So I got to unmold one thing with you. How awesome is that? Oh, I love that. That is going to look amazing on a mixed media project. I love it. Right, just for extra security, I'm going to bring it underneath there one more time. Right, okay, thank you very much for being with me. Do check out the next video. It'll probably be in either a week or 2 weeks time, depending on when I get round to actually filming it, because yeah, filming videos, unboxing, like not unboxing, unmolding I can do and put a 5-minute video up if you would like. However, I always like to make something at the end of it, so I think it would be what I'll probably do is I'll make something with these obviously I can't really do much with, but what I can do is actually I might just put up an unmold. Yeah, I'll just put a quick short video up of unmolding these for you. I think that's better, and then I'll come on and we're going to use that clock face in something, and the frames as well, because the frames are gorgeous. So yeah, I'm going to take these off because I don't need them on now. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. A bit of playing, like I say. I will do a short video of me unmolding them quite soon, and yeah, so look out for that. Until then, thank you everybody for spending time with me. Until next time, happy crafting. Bye.